this? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
Hi, welcome to Rewind, taking you back in time. And of course, this is a show that comes your way every Thursday. And it takes you back in time in terms of music, in terms of the excitement, in terms of the personalities that made entertainment and everything related to entertainment what it is up till today. Well, before that, DJ Adams was on the wheels of steel, of course, giving us all the hits of the Boomerang era. And he's still going to be on the wheels of steel, hoping also DJ Karis might also spin some magic today. And also in the studio today, we have somebody who is a legend. Anyone who knows music, anyone who knows entertainment, if you did not pass through the hands of this man, then, hey, I don't know what I can say. Of course, in the studio, we got DS Njoroge, 10,000 watts. Talk about showground. Talk about foreign musicians coming into the country for entertainment. This was the man behind it. DS, welcome to the studio.
Asante.
Now, of course, my friend from long time ago and a very close friend of mine, and of course, somebody who is also in the entertainment business, talking about DJ Karis.
Thank you very much, John. And where? DS. How are you?
Komzima.
You know, I've been knowing you for how long now?
You are a very young man.
I've actually been knowing you. I've known you for the last, to be precise, 32 years as a friend.
Yes.
32 years.
It's true.
But before that, before you give me a job in your mobile,
Yeah.
when I was with Akina DJ CD, I used to come out hanging in your DS Club International in all the shows.
Unakataza ukae nje because you are very young.
Exactly.
I remember.
Najaribu kutoa 20 shillings, niingie naambiwa no, you are very young, kaa nje. I wish I knew you then, because ningekwambia DS bana ni Karis niingize, but
Ungechota tu unaingia.
otherwise welcome to the show.
Welcome to the
Thank you
show.
very much.
Now, Nico, personally, I'd love to say thank you so much because personally mimi umenifunza a lot. I've learned a lot from you. And my journey through DJing and music you have really participated in a positive way.
Thank you.
Together with my other friends who are not here,
Yes.
and other DJs, the whole country.
Wengi.
Many DJs have passed through you.
It's true.
So it's on their behalf that I'm saying to you, thank you, Asante Sana.
Thank you very much.
All right, John.
And of course, we'd like you to tell us a lot. In fact, what you're going to tell us cannot even fit in one show.
It can.
But we'll try to squeeze and compress and find out much more about yourself, about DS International, about the 10,000 watts, about boxing. Oh, I don't even know where to start. But I think, first of all, we'd like to know, how did this bag of entertainment get into you? What started that journey?
Well, it's a long story. It's just unfortunate we are doing this program when the whole world is very sad about this corona.
Yes.
To an extent, you cannot see somebody's mouth. We are all covered, but this is a health mandatory requirement all over the world that we have to cover yourself to prevent us from this invasion. I call it an invasion because nobody expected this corona thing. I was in Nambu show, pumping music. All of a sudden, the PC comes and says, "Stop, kuna corona." Then people ask, "Nini unasema?" This music has to go on. The kids, we told the kids, no. There's a viral disease all over the place. And since you are so many, we have to close the show and go. And that is the first time in 40 years in the showground.
You mean
An event like that was stopped.
DS, what you're saying is that during the Embu show,
Yes.
the last place you were,
Yes.
you people, if you can hear all our microphones, please let us know, so that if there is any, constraint by the masks for you to hear us, please tell us who you cannot hear clearly, so we can add up the microphone volume. Okay? Thank you. Okay. All right, Asante. So, DS, you're telling us during Embu show,
Yeah.
the last one you did before the invasion of this
End of
funny
February,
virus,
yeah.
end of February, the PC came and told you to stop the show.
Actually, sio PC wanaitwa
Regional Commissioner.
Regional, yeah, correct. Regional Commissioner.
Bigi
Wakakuambia,
Mawingi.
stop the show.
Yeah.
What did your clients say about it? Wateja walisema
At
nini?
first they couldn't understand because I've been playing in the showground non-stop for the last 40 years.
40 years, correct. Mm.
So all of a sudden, wakati show imebamba on a Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, stop. Kila mtu arudi shuleni.
Oh, man.
You can imagine.
Mm.
Some kids were crying, coming from merry-go-round, bouncing castle.
Mm.
Disco stopped. But we explained to them that it's very serious.
Yes.
It's a viral disease which can affect anybody, and especially if you have not distanced properly. So we all understood and
All
closed
right.
it.
So that was the first time in 40 years
In 40 years, in the
that
showground,
DS International
that I
had been
was
stopped
playing in the
a-
show, all of a sudden,
The music
they told us
stops.
stop. Otherwise, before that time, you know, Kalis,
Yes.
they never stopped.
Never stopped. And my experience will tell you that during my school days, when
Yeah.
I used to hang out in the showground,
Oh yeah,
vumbi ilikuwa inanifika hapa.
deal.
The dust was so high up,
Yeah.
Yes.
mpaka we
Yeah.
couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
Because everybody was dancing and jumping and, you know.
Yeah.
And when he puts on the lights, those days,
Now that effect.
the effect was like a smoke machine. And
Yes.
it's dust.
And
In Mombasa,
vumbi.
they used to call it disco vumbi.
Disco Vumbi, correct, yes. Even Adams can tell us more about Mombasa. What is your experience with the Mombasa show, DJ Adams?
Well, I can tell you that it was quite exciting because that time you were still in the secondary school,
Yes.
and you just get this chance once a year.
Yes.
You can imagine that. So my first experience with DS Club was that, wow, the sound was unimaginably good, clear, and it was loud, and we just used to love that. You go in at 10 o'clock and you come out at 3 o'clock. You have to go home, but it was just amazing, just amazing. Yes.
And maybe, DS, we could go back a little bit in time. I understand that you're an old student of Makerere University in Uganda. Universities
Oh,
in
my
East
old
Africa.
boys.
You're an old boy.
No,
Makerere.
actually, what used to happen, I don't know whether the system still exists in the admission of universities. But, East African countries student exchange program. The Kenyan students go to Makerere, Ugandan students come to Kenya, Kenyan students go to Dar es Salaam, and Dar es Salaam students come to Nairobi.
Oh, so there was an exchange.
An
Yeah.
exchange
it
of
was
the
an
East
exchange,
Africa.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
I think the leaders, what they wanted, they were looking at a future East Africa
integration.
where we are all one. It's like one country. It's East Africa, and they knew this would be the leaders.
Yes.
So they had to expose us to Ugandan culture. Others went to Dar es Salaam, and it's true. Their focus was right. Most of the guys who were with in Makerere are now very big people. Ndio nimebaki tu kwa ngoma hapa.
But you are doing.
Okay, but you're doing well. You made your name for yourself.
Wengine ni magavana bwana.
Wengine ni former president.
Juzi kwa BBI nilikuta mmoja ndio governor wa Embu.
He used to be your classmate.
Wambora.
Wambora.
Yes, kuna mwingine Kakamega anaitwa Vihiga. Dr. Utichiro.
Ah, yeah, the
We were
governor
together there.
at Makerere.
And many others.
Okay, so at Makerere, you started a band.
No,
eh?
no, when we were there, because of my interest of music,
Yes.
I had to entertain the students. And we formed a guild jazz band, the students band. I found some equipment in the store. I was told, this is wanafunzi, use them.
Yeah.
Nikazichukua, tukaanza kupiga ngoma.
Yes.
And it was very interesting.
So you are.
Secondly, we used to organize gigs for the students.
So you were
At least-
actually a DJ in college.
No, that time there was not much of DJ.
Okay.
It was more live. We used to get bands from the army. They come to the main hall and they perform for the students.
Okay.
Once a month, it used to be the best thing. And I think the whole thing is the same thing. Even when you're in college, in high school here, they give you time to go to the show. And when you come to the show, of course, after seeing the ng'ombe in a hurry,
Yes.
you come straight to DS Club.
Absolutely.
And there you come and you find us and we give you entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Extracurricular.
So DS, now
Yeah.
you've mentioned DS Club, and there's something called DS International.
Yeah.
10,000 words.
Yes.
Everybody mentions DS International, 10,000 words.
They remember it.
They remember it.
Yes, they have
What
heard it.
was the brain behind forming DS International?
We found that there was a need in the society to have a good sound system, to have a platform where the young people can learn to DJ, where talent can be developed, and also to entertain people when they come to the trade fairs. And that is why we have done it year in, year out. For the last, I think, from Nairobi show from 1979 today.
Wow.
We were actually going to celebrate 40th anniversary. Hii corona tu imekatiza hii mwaka hii. Corona has messed everybody.
So what was the magic behind DS International at the showground? What made everyone want to come to the showground because of DS International?
Because of the quality of the sound system, we used to have very strong bass. We still have it. I think you hear it
Of course.
during any big rally.
Yes. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Anywhere you hear Baba Nachela, you can't stop reggae. You need to take out what's-
That's DS International.
Right.
Bado iko.
So when there is this tidding, 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 Baba dancing like this. That's 10,000 watts.
Ndio hiyo, 10,000 watts something.
You hear that?
I heard that. I didn't know.
Wow.
So DS is still around, eh?
Amazing.
So,
Amazing.
so we used to make sure that we have quality equipment, quality sound,
Yes.
and of course, you could hear the bass raising the dust.
Mm.
You told me you used to see a lot of dust.
A lot of dust
Hiyo
coming.
ilikuwa inatoka kutoka kwa watu wanacheza
Yes.
na ngoma yenyewe.
Interesting.
Okay. So DS, now you're walking maybe on the streets.
Yes.
And you find a lady, mama fulani ama baba fulani anakusimamisha. Anakuambia, DS, how are you? I used to come to the show when I was a kid. And then you also find the son or the daughter of that person also coming to DS. Have you
Honestly,
seen that generation?
I've
Have
seen
you
them.
encountered such?
I meet them every other day. Some don't know me, but they know the name. So when I'm introduced somewhere, somebody say, or if I go to an office, sometimes somebody stops and says, goja kwanza. Ni ile ya show. Mambo inakuwa rahisi hata.
Yes, before we go on, John
Yeah.
and
Yes.
DS, Adams, let's just take the people, our clients, let's take them, our viewers rather, let's take them through a ride into the showground and see the experience that we have been going
Yes.
through from those days up to now, if you allow me. Director, please, let's run through the show Manenos, how it used to be. Thank
Yes.
you.
Taking you back.
Taking you back to the showground now.
Bisupuri ndio? Sasa pia leo DS amesema pia na kamturu, sawa? Kwa hiyo kwa mpole, cheza doba na amani, cheza doba na adabu, si ndio? Usichome Dixon, si ndio? Usichome hapa, si ndio? Pia ni selector.
You're live. John.
Oh, wow. DS International, Live Africa Media. Thanks very much. Of course, we'd like to a big thank you to Live Africa Media for that clip. And it takes us back in time to the showground, the excitement and everything. And DS has even told us something very interesting while the clip was going on. Hiyo merry-go-round pia
Ni DS Club.
ni DS Club. I didn't know that.
Me too, I didn't know about it.
Actually, what happened was we just don't run the DS Club. We run the fun fair.
You run the fun fair.
Yes.
Okay.
So ukimaliza ukatika,
Unaenda kudance.
There's something for the kids, something for the adults.
The showground has everything for everybody.
Everything for everybody.
Mpaka kichwa
It
bila
was
mwili.
one-stop shop, eh?
Yeah.
What I can remember.
When you finish DS Club, unaingia
it
kwa
was
mini
one-stop
train, unazungushwa.
What I have seen here, I've seen activities like the fun fair.
Yes,
I've seen merry-go-round. I've seen
Kichwa bila mwili.
bila mwili. We would
Very
talk-
popular.
It was very popular
Very
because
popular.
even today that misery has not been solved. The
Hiyo
kichwa
kichwa
without
bila
mwili
mwili.
thing.
It was so scary.
But
eh?
they pay to go in,
Yes, they did.
and nobody up to date has ever asked for a refund.
Yeah.
But when they go in, they see a kichwa bila mwili. What you have paid for.
Without spoiling for their
The others will come.
business and what is behind kichwa bila mwili?
Wait for the next show. You come, you pay the 2 bob. They pay 2 shillings.
2 shillings.
Yeah, unaingia up to now, unaingia unatoka, hutaniambia kama hutaona kichwa bila mwili.
And why is it
ask
so
for your
scary?
refund. Eh?
Why is it so scary?
Yeah.
Is
Because
anything involved?
kichwa bila mwili is quite scary.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Also, there's Ogweno Charles, Omega 1.
Omega One.
Yeah.
And he's watching you right now. And I think Omega is one of other biggest sounds we have had
Kweli,
in time.
it's true.
So
Anytime.
tell us in brief, as we recognize Charles Ogweno, tell us about the other sounds that used to be in, because in the showground I used to play also with a competitor sound.
I know.
Yeah.
With the vibrators.
Yes. Yeah,
And
vibrators.
big up Mushoki if you're watching this.
Yes.
Mushoki was the owner of vibrators.
Yeah.
And then there was Omega, there was Intercity, and many
Yes.
others.
Yeah.
What do you tell us about that?
And also your relationship with them,
With
because I
them.
know they are your friends.
Yes.
Maybe you are just business rivals, but you are.
No, we were good friends. Our target was to entertain the people. Ukitoka kwa Omega unaingia DS.
Yeah, yes.
Ukitoka hapo unaingia vibrator. Ukitoka hapo unaingia merry-go-round. Ukitoka hapo unaenda anywhere else than a showground.
Did you have any? Sorry, did you have any gimmick to pull the people for DS Club International?
Yeah, you just have a brand of your type of music, and of course the name also, and also the people follow the name. Ukiona DS Club hapo wanaingia tu, ukiona ni Omega wanaingia tu. We had our own fans, but most of them no longer do it. Now I think it's only DS Club which has remained in the showground all these years. Yeah.
So what I was asking
Yeah.
before that lady kidogo in, there's a lady who came in and she doesn't know we are live, so excuse us. Never mind. Now we are.
Anauza uji. Yeah, you know this is Corona time.
Anakudai.
Corona time. One must make money from
Of
everywhere.
course. I was asking because in Disco Vibrators, in our time in the showground,
DJ CD.
with
DJs.
Marehemu DJ
Yes.
CD
Yeah.
and other young men who used to train as DJs those days.
Yes.
We used
Even
to be very
Sparks,
good
eh?
dance. Even but Sparks came later.
came
because
later,
he's
eh?
younger. He's my nephew.
Yes.
We used to be very good dancers at the same time.
Yes.
So our gimmick to pull the people
Was to dance.
was to dance. We used to go up the roof of the show
Yes.
of our stand and make a stage there, dance for about a few minutes, then
and
go
jump in.
jump into the
Now
club.
DS Club was different.
Mhm.
10,000 watts is pumping. They're shaking
Oh.
the club. Ukiwa nje unasikia chini kukukukukukukukuku.
DJ Oliver
And of course,
Sly,
kuna
Hey.
DJ Oliver Sly,
Mm.
kuna DJ Diplo,
Diplo,
kuna ma DJ
Diplo,
ingine wengi na ma MC Mana Polo,
Mana Polo.
Who else? Who else?
MC Konya, Super Marcus.
Marcus,
I
correct.
would have come with here lakini yuko amefungiwa Kisumu.
Okay.
So that was the gimmick and that was the trick
Oh, yeah.
behind
Oh yes. Oh, yes.
DS International.
You know, in all this, I came to know DS Njoroge now professionally, and we became good friends. But he's never offered me even one gig. I don't know, maybe
you were
thought I was a
expensive.
No, no, no.
superstar.
Maybe you were expensive.
No, let's hear it. Let's
No,
hear it.
the thing is, you know, like Adam is one of the best DJs.
It's true.
True.
But to be a club DJ and to be a showground DJ mobile, because DS Club does 16 shows
In a
in
day.
the ASK shows. Ukianza Nairobi, unaenda Kisumu, unaenda Kitale, unaenda kila mahali. That is quite mobile.
Yes.
And I believe, I don't think he has that type.
Yes, it's
But
true.
secondly, his type of music, ni ile ya zamani. Whom do we play for?
Hey, you play.
You
for-
came to DS Club when you were a student.
Yes, absolutely.
There are students up to now. Rika yako, same age, kama wewe wakati ulikuja wakati huo.
True.
Sasa nikimuletea DJ msee acheze oldies, watamwangalia hivi.
Hata watampiga na machupa
Ndio hiyo
ya
sasa.
maji.
So that is the only reason.
Okay.
Okay.
But we start with them from Form 1, Form 2, Form 3,
And
mpaka
then
Form
they
4
go-
hiyo
they go
wanaenda.
to the club.
Wengine pia wanakuja. You can imagine how many we have turned over for the last 40
So
years.
it's a kind of a graduation kind of.
This is it.
yes.
This is it.
Okay, thank you very
But
much.
next time maybe I'll organize.
I'll give you a gig.
Next time I'll put
Please.
a concert in the
Yes.
showground.
For the
where
old school.
For the old
niite-
school.
niite wale watu walikuwa DS Club zamani. For example, if the 40th anniversary celebration
That is a thing.
was going to take place,
Yes.
which I don't think we can do this year because of Corona,
Yes.
then people like you must come. Because
Definitely.
wale watakuja
Yeah,
Rika yako.
because in one way or another, I have contributed to
A lot.
DS International.
Yes,
A lot,
International.
a lot,
A lot.
a lot.
Okay, we shall be coming back to talk to DS about the musicians that he has brought into the country. I'm telling you, if he was to form a line, it will stretch from town, I don't know to where. All the international artists that have come to the country, courtesy of DS. And also, we'll be talking about boxing. You know, boxing and DS is synonymous. The first boxing promotions were being done by DS, if you didn't know. So, DJ Adams, a little bit of music before we come back to talk to DS about the foreign artist and also about boxing.
Leo kuna kuambia watu.
Leo mmenibamba na San Thomas.
Trust DJ Adams to do great stuff.
Wow. Kwanza-
Ameenda South Africa akatembea huko eh?
But, Adams, you got me. You know,
Bana-
when you played Scatterings,
Yeah.
you really got me back many years ago. Eh? That's
These
what
are the scatterings of Africa.
And ile ngoma ya nani?
Sam Thomas. That was by the way, that was a special dedication
Oh, yes.
to DS
I
International in the house
Mekurudisha
tonight.
showground, eh?
San Thomas, got him live.
Way back, yeah.
Now, of course, the rewind taking you back in time. In case you have any questions that you would like to ask DS Njoroge, of course, exercise your fingers, okay? Just type those questions and DS will answer it live for you here. Any question.
Just like John Moshiri, my brother, says here, the show is mzuri sana, and he says you write a book about your life
Yes.
in the industry. That is what John Mosh is saying.
That can be a bestseller.
Very good idea.
Yes, and everyone is commenting here. Kimani CM, thank you for watching. Alison Wilson, Jackie Kameri, Chalo Oriox, Mwaura Daniel, Moses Wagura, DJ Mike Ngori, and everyone else. Daisy Karis, Nashak Wona. Na wote mnasema leo tuko kwa showground tayari. They are saying this is already a showground because already they have gone through that clip. Wameona kichwa bila mwili, wameona
merry-go-round.
kuna mtu ameandika wameona meshuha. Meshuha ni merry-go-round of course. Ile kitoha kuona wanasema ni ng'ombe na ng'ombe ziko na maziwa mingi bla bla. But tukamwambia it can't all fit here.
Hizo hazikuwagi fanfare.
Hazikuangi kwa fanfare, zinakuwa kwa
hizo
agriculture.
Wakulima.
Wanapitiaga huko mbio.
Ati mbio.
Wanatoka huko mbio.
Unajua
DS.
lazima waandike vile waliona ng'ombe.
Vile waliona ng'ombe.
Kwa shule.
Wafike
Yes. Michael Oluoch, DJ Omega 1 huko Kisumu is also watching. You remember Mike, eh?
Mike,
Omega
one of the
DJ,
best
he's-
DJ Omega has ever had.
Exactly.
OJ Mike.
And
OJ
of course,
Mike, yeah.
when you talk of Omega 1,
Yeah.
that is one of the best sound system in this country.
Wow.
And he has kept that standard
All the way.
all the years.
All the way.
All the years.
Yes.
Tumecooperate sana na yeye miaka mingi. And he has contributed a lot to the entertainment and to the sound system in Kenya.
Yes.
And especially Western Kenya, they are taken care of.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Can
All
I
right.
just tell you something?
Yes,
guys?
please.
From my observation, and you know I've worked in high-end clubs,
Yes.
but there were some of these investors, the club owners, who would try to come to the same level like DS and
Yes.
Omega. That's how now we started getting big sound systems in
True.
clubs,
Yes.
because before it was just mediocre kind of sound. But when they realized
Yes.
that you don't really have to have a good place, but you need to have a good sound.
Sound, yeah.
Boomerang being one,
one example,
one
yeah.
of the examples. Because daytime Boomerang, you wouldn't walk in there and sit down and have
True.
a decent conversation.
Wacha ifike usiku.
There were a lot of rats in
Yes.
the daytime, but at night,
At night,
they
yeah.
would go to sleep.
And Paco has actually, in our conversation in our routine conversation, he has mentioned you vastly.
Yeah, he knows
has talked
me.
to you a lot. He has
He
spoken to
knows
me a lot
Paco,
about
I
you.
have known him. Actually, the sound system he was using in Boomerang,
In Boomerang.
yote niko naye bado.
Oh,
you
Up to now.
Allah.
He used to use some of the best equipment from Italy.
So DS, you bought that.
But yote.
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 Amplifiers.
And it's all in-
And
those
those
were-
zinaitwa Dynaco.
those were-
Dynaco.
yes, yes.
Originals, eh?
Dynaco.
Yes, yes.
And Twitter Vestex.
Bestex.
Bestex.
They're still
Oh
there.
gosh. This is good memory.
Crossover,
Yeah.
crossover Ashley.
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 Yes, inakugawia bass, mid, na high.
Vizuri
Unajua wakati
sana.
huo John Karani bado alikuwa KMC huko anasomea. Anasomea kwa kuleta Saturday Night
He
Show.
was, no, he was in the radio
Hey,
station.
late date.
Yeah.
And the only radio station in Kenya. KBC.
KBC.
English service.
Yeah.
John.
Hakukuwa na radio station ingine.
Do you know in those one of these nini you're going to be sitting there and we are going to be asking
We
you
Very soon.
definitely.
Very soon.
Earlier on,
he carries a lot of history.
I told him that we need to put him on the hot seat and he needs to
Ndio
tell
hiyo
us
sasa.
about late date, about yours for the asking,
Saturday night show.
Saturday night show.
Beat time.
Yes. And
Lakini walika-
those nice phone calls these
walikuwa-
ladies used to call.
Yes.
And,
and the music
would get
and writing
there.
the music lyrics.
Yeah, I'm writing the music
And you
lyrics.
invite Charity Karimi here.
Yeah,
You invite Larry Wambua here.
Yes.
You invite John Obongo Jr. here.
here. Uh-huh.
And I will also invite Abdul Haq here.
You know,
Okay.
Your
you
friend Abdul
know,
Haq.
his radio station,
Mm.
KBC,
Yes.
was the only one, but with a lot of coverage.
Yes.
They couldn't play reggae
Yeah.
Why?
There was a time
There was
we
a
couldn't
ban.
play reggae.
because
They
of the
couldn't play
Rasta. Yes. I
Wow.
experienced this when I brought the first reggae artist in Kenya, King Yeruman.
Now that we are going there now.
Okay, let's get to
Okay,
it.
let's now go there because that's where we wanted to go.
That is where the cream is.
Yes. Tell us, DS,
Eh,
the artists that you brought here, what were the problems you used to face? Because I know you used to face some
A
problems.
lot of-
It was not smooth sailing. The successes, problems, and the caliber of musicians that you brought into the country through DS International.
First of all, now that you have talked of KBC where you are,
Yes.
you refused to air King Yellowman music.
Interview.
No, even his
music.
music,
Yeah.
even to interview him, I had to use posters. Posters.
Di ya kubandika kwa
Eh,
ukuta.
ile kwa na ungangano.
Na ungangano.
To advertise the show.
Mm.
And then I got a few sponsors like Supermatch. They chipped in. Then I used the print media. And but I couldn't blame them. Reggae was not well known here. It was more on Rastafari,
Yeah.
Dede, Jah, whatever. But as time went by, the population of reggae fans grew.
Yeah, it became
And King
big.
Yellowman told me, this station has refused to play my music.
What?
One day, this station
Mm.
will play reggae 24 hours. I asked him, where? In Kenya here?
Yes.
Unajua Moi wewe? And he told me, buy DS, I'm going back to Jamaica. Let alone,
Man.
10 years later, I think 15 years later, KBC started Metro FM.
Metro 24
Which
hours
was
reggae
24 hours
station,
reggae.
actually. Yeah.
King Yellowman prophecy came
Came true.
Came to be.
You won the bet.
Kabisa.
Okay.
So-
So apart from Yellowman,
Yellowman was actually was the first reggae artist
Uh-huh.
we brought. I
Yes.
still remember him because I hosted him in the showground, Jamhuri Park. And when he came for sound check, the first song he put in, Zungu Zungu, hello, people jumped into the Kiwanja.
They
and
didn't
there was-
wanna leave.
And the show started.
It was a sound check.
It was a
It was
sound check.
The band had come for sound check.
Can you believe that?
People came, they jumped into the Kiwanja, na wakaanza. And that Ricky Yellowman said, we go.
We go.
He had a very good band.
They were called Yellowman and the what?
Sagittarian
Sagittarian
band.
band.
Sagittarian band,
With a
yeah.
bassist called Derek.
Derek.
He played serious bass in that kiwanja. Karibu uwe speaker zangu watu.
I know.
But he entertained the people. Cool 6 hours. 6 hours. show.
He King Yellowman.
The King Yellowman. Of course, after that, we brought many other reggae artists.
Chakademas and Pliers, yeah.
I
Maxi Priest.
remember when I was in Safari Park, you were commissioned to bring some equipment for Lucky Dube as
Lucky
well.
Dube,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I like Dube, I also brought him
Oh,
here
you
from
did,
South
eh?
Africa. I
Okay,
brought Lucky
okay,
Dube from South Africa,
okay.
yeah.
That's
We came here, we did one show, and we took him to Mombasa. From South Africa too, we brought Yvonne Chaka Chaka.
Yes.
Yvonne Chaka Chaka.
I'm in love with the DJ.
Yes.
That
Yeah,
was,
Yvonne, she
that
was
was
big.
tough show.
Yeah.
She was big, eh?
To get her permission to come here, it requires the CS Uyugi.
What?
Security.
Interior,
Interior Minister to give authority for somebody with a passport from South Africa to enter Kenya.
Kenya, yes. I remember that time there was an embargo.
Yes,
Yeah,
not
yes,
African
yeah,
countries.
yes,
I owe
yes,
you.
I
But
remember.
I
Because
still,
of their apartheid.
Yes.
yeah, but you know, never, me miss you give up.
Unstoppable.
Yeah, kabisa.
You
I
can't
still
stop
got him
reggae.
through the airport na akaingia.
DS, before you carry on,
Yeah.
I have to interject here. Shiro, Engineer 1, says, very nice show, and she's watching from US, because we are bringing back the memories.
Oh yeah.
Tell DS, his grandson Denzel is watching. He says hello.
Those are my
Say hello to
grandchildren.
them.
Hello, Denzel. I believe you are doing well. Tell Sheila to read at home until the
Right.
school's open.
And stay safe.
And stay safe.
Stay
Correct.
safe.
Thank you very much for watching, Shiru.
Okay.
Denzel
Perfect.
and
There's something
Sheila.
else you said about, you were telling me that this club which is next to KICC, Garden Square,
This garden school.
that there was a time when Bob Marley was going to perform in Jamaica. I mean in Zimbabwe
He went
for the
Independence.
independence. That he actually came to
He City Hall hapo nje.
City Hall and nobody knew
Wakakaa nje
you.
tu
Nobody
hapo.
knew him.
Bob Marley.
What was
His
the name
city-
of this club?
No, City Hall. Kwa
Oh,
staircase hapo.
City Hall Annex.
City Hall itself.
Itself. Akakat,
You know City
akakat
Hall
was
where we
stairs.
used to do shows here.
Yes.
City Hall, mahali iko assembly siku hizi
Yes.
ya county. They sat on this.
Hizo stairs.
Yes.
Bob Marley sat on the stairs
Yeah, anakaa
and people
hapo.
are crossing the streets without noticing him.
Yeah, wanaona tu watu hapa na manywele kubwa.
Hapa marasta.
That can tell you now, because I can't blame them.
Yes.
There was no social media.
Social media, yeah.
The TV could not air. Karani's KBC
Could not air
reggae.
We'll not even have
So,
said this in town.
People really, I can't blame them.
Yes.
Let alone now, you can't stop reggae.
You can't stop reggae.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, that is interesting because also you are telling me about Franco. How difficult was it to get Franco and his 35
Man
man band into the country?
Franco was one of the one of the biggest artists Africa has ever produced. From his music, you can tell. He's actually the founder of Rumba.
Yes.
I went to Kinshasa, looked for him, and I got him in a place called Limited. His club called Endetwa. And I signed him to come and perform here. That tour did not work
Yes.
because Central Bank of Kenya refused to approve the $60,000 Franco wanted.
Wow.
60,000.
60,000.
And you know,
How much is that in Kenyan shillings?
and you know,
It's a lot of money.
6
yeah,
million?
and you know,
Six
that time,
Yes.
that was a lot of money.
Million.
No, the dollar was 10 bob.
Yeah, but
Then, yeah.
Now we're talking about now.
Now.
No, that time,
Yeah.
we are tuko huko nyuma, tuko leo.
No.
No, you are forgetting. This show is 20 years
Oh,
ago.
that's why it's called rewind.
Thank you, yeah, yeah.
Rewind, taking
We
you
are
back.
rewinding.
So that's
Yeah.
about 600,000.
The dollar was 10 bob.
Yeah.
10
But they said, we can't approve this. Because that time you could not go to the bank and just get dollars.
Yes,
All
I
the
remember.
dollars were in central bank. So you get approval,
Yes.
then you can access the dollar.
I remember even
So it
in
didn't work.
casinos,
But let alone, a need came, the 10th anniversary of Moi. Wakasema, who is the biggest musician tunaweza
in
leta?
Africa.
Akaambiwa Franco. Franco ni ya nani? Ni ya Njoroge. Leta hii Njoroge hapa. So Franco came here and we did 20 shows.
20 shows countrywide.
Countrywide.
Wow.
That was commemorating Mzee Moi.
10th anniversary. But at the same time, wananchi wakakula ngoma ile uliona.
Yeah.
And when you talk about anniversary, something also I think went wrong with the All Africa Games in terms of entertainment. In
Not
terms
really.
of we were
What
supposed to get
happened was-
musicians from abroad.
No, what happened was there was a marketing company which was supposed to bring some artists from America. But something didn't work out. So as a promoter in this country, and the person who was doing events here, I was contacted by the government. Can you do something? I said, sure. I put up a show. I brought Franco. I contacted Franco. He agreed. I contacted Zaiko Langalanga, Nyokalongo.
Nyokalongo.
He agreed. From Zambia, I got Anna Mwale.
Namwale.
And here, mushrooms, musically speaking, nini, whatever. I put them in Kasarani. Tukakula ngoma mpaka asubuhi.
Okay, that is the All
For the
African
African Games.
Jermaine Jackson.
Yes.
Jamaica was supposed to come, but he hakuja. Yule alikuja ndio hiyo.
Somebody came under the name of Jermaine Jackson.
Jermaine
No.
Jackson did not come to
No,
Nairobi.
there were very big bands which were supposed to come from America.
Okay.
It was not me promoting, it was Big Band.
Yeah.
But the agent he had contracted didn't live up to. So we only stepped in.
Yes.
Now, I said,
To
this
save-
playing of all the African Games, we have serious African artists who can do this show. That's how Franco came in.
Okay.
And Zaiko, and very quickly, and they accepted.
Yes.
You can imagine having Zaiko on the same stage
Yeah,
with
with
Franco.
Franco.
I flew
That's
in
crazy.
about 105 musicians.
Wow.
Wakaingia hapa.
DS. Shabarangs came to Nairobi around 95,
Yeah,
96. 94, 95.
95.
Yeah. And he performed in City Stadium.
What happened? He was on tour.
He was on tour. Tell us about it.
Now, I told him, he contacted me through his agent, and I told him, you are very popular here, but you come here on one condition. I'll take you to the Eastlands, where watu wanapenda hii ngoma. Then I'll take you to high class hotel.
Yes.
That's how we ended up in City Stadium.
Okay.
We went and did a show in City Stadium
Yes.
for the Mwananchi. And then from there, We went to Safari Park.
Yes.
Stop for a second.
Yes.
Do you think nowadays,
Yeah.
compared to 25, 30 years ago,
Mm.
that the shows that the international artists bring nowadays,
Mm.
do you think that they are for a common mwananchi?
Yeah, they can be catered
that
for
is-
common
that is
management.
that is the shortfall we have today. When we were very active and bringing artists, we used to make sure we do Safari Park, we do Bomas, and one in Nyayo. Why one in Nyayo? Because majority of our people don't
Yes.
have 1,000 shillings.
Yes.
Or
pay
2,000 shillings to go to Carnival.
To go to Carnival, yeah.
So we used to do in the stadium. I mean, even when Franco came here, I confined all the shows in the stadium.
Okay.
And I think that's the trend that should be there.
Like they bring
Kool and
the
the Gang.
artists, Kool and the
Kool and the
Gang.
Gang.
Kool and the
Yes.
Gang.
I brought them here with a certain American friend of mine. And he said, okay, fine. If this is the concept, I'll charge very expensive for a VIP show. Intercontinental Ballroom,
Yes.
$300 per person. No Kenya shilling, $300
$300.
green ones. Nikajua hapa
Kimeumana.
hapa
Hapa ni kubaya.
hapa hii show haishiki. So what happened? We did the show in Intercontinental.
Yes.
Surprisingly enough, that high class is also not catered for. They came and filled the hall.
The place, yeah.
Completely.
The show was a sellout, 600 people.
Paying
At
The-
300.
the only si-
$300.
yeah. There were only 600 seats. He said 600 seats, period.
Enough.
Ukija baadaye ile staili yetu alo.
Now we are sorry. sorry.
There is an
It's sold out.
We still have a few
From
minutes.
there, we
There is
went
an
to,
incident.
From there now, he said, after that,
Yes.
Mwananchi,
Wananchi.
Uhuru Park, 500,000 people turned up.
Kool and the Gang.
Kool and the Gang.
Kool and the Gang. Live.
Wow, you see?
Oh,
There's
you're
something
talking
about Shabarangs I want us to discuss. Because we have time.
Shaba, after doing City Stadium, we went to
Safari Park.
Safari
Safari
Park.
Park, where Adams was
Yes,
playing.
I was
Yeah,
there.
Adams was
After
there.
during the daytime, I got a call from a lady. You have Shaba? Yes. Are you the promoter? Yes. I need you here in Botswana.
Whoa.
So I did take the call seriously. But during the show in Safari Park,
Yes.
she came.
She came
I was
to
told
that show.
there's a lady at the gate who is calling you. When I went there, I found, I think he's a daughter of the president of Botswana. Said, I called you daytime. I said, yes, okay. I've come here. This is my pilot. This is the crew. After the show, we fly to Botswana. And I told Shaba, after this show, we are flying to Botswana.
Shaba saying
Straight from Safari Park.
Yes.
Hata hakurudi kwa room. Straight to the airport.
airport.
We flew to
Private
Botswana.
jet.
Ilikuwa comfortable ni kama presidential jet. Straight there.
Jeez.
Tukacheza the following day. Ilikuwa birthday ya the president there
Himself.
in the stadium. Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Wow, that's interesting. So we'll find out.
You know,
about that.
DS, I wish
The
you had
industry,
told me.
that's why the industry require a lot of, you need to have heavy shock absorber.
I wish you had told me that time I would have spent the night in Shaba's suite. Because it was fully
Because
paid.
it was fully
fully
paid.
paid for, right?
Okay, and maybe you could talk about also musicians from West Africa.
From
Some of
Congo,
them.
of course, yeah, I
Yeah.
told you about
Uh-huh.
Zaiko,
Yes.
Franco, all those, and Kofi Olomide, of course.
Yes.
Olomide.
Although quite controversial,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
he's okay now. I think he can come.
West
People like
Africa,
Pepe Kale,
people like
West African,
Sanfan.
Sanfan Thomas.
Uh-huh.
It's good DJ. He played for me that song called
Yes.
Noah,
Noah.
by Sanfan Thomas and Makasi Band.
Yes.
Very good band.
Extremely.
Yes. Of course, the others like Sean Paul.
Yes, Sean Paul.
They also came here. So the list is huge.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
We were not able to put the clips live for people to see them.
Yeah.
But these clips that we were planning to put are clips where you see DS. When a musician comes out, any musician comes out of the
From
airport.
the airport.
JKIA.
JKIA.
Yes.
the first person you see behind the musician.
Is DS.
Yes, Njoroge.
Goja, I have seen this Glenn Washington. I've seen Sean Paul. I've seen Chris Martin. I've seen the one who came, Buju.
Okay.
But the next person behind them is
DS
Njoroge.
You are like the authorities.
Are you their bodyguard?
Not
When
really.
you come here,
What happened? What happened? What happened?
tell us.
You know, artists have had problems when touring Africa in quite a number of countries.
Yes.
Chakalimas and players had serious problems. At one time, they were deported somewhere.
Mm.
So, these days, I'm more of a consultant.
Okay.
So, when an artist feels he's coming to Africa, the first person they contact is DS.
Is DS.
And I assure them, ukifika airport, utanipata hapo.
Deal.
And you have your visa and your smooth entry.
Entry.
Is that true? Okay. No
Yes.
problem? No problem.
No problem.
That's why you find most of them, I fulfill that.
I have brought Sissy
And,
Peniston and you,
yeah.
helped us.
I
get
helped
her.
you. When she came, DS, you're here?
Yes.
Fine. The moment they see my face,
They know
the,
that they have
hii show
a
iko sawa.
through passage.
Yeah.
So
Some
what?
Congolese, when they come, of course, some of them don't know even how to speak English.
Mm.
So they need somebody who can.
Yeah,
Translate.
tell us about that because
You
you
speak
go
Lingala?
to Kinshasa,
Sorry.
Yeah.
to the Congo, and you basically talk to them in Lingala.
You sign them. You sign them a contract.
And you talk to them in Lingala.
Yeah, I had to learn Lingala as a language.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because how do you communicate with someone who don't know English?
So, wewe Lingala moke o wewe Lingala bie.
Naibi Lingala mingi.
So, lobi Lingala mingi.
Naibi Lingala mingi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, even me I was there.
So
Also, that must include French.
Yes.
That,
Yeah, actually, if you read, Lingala has borrowed a lot of French words.
French in it.
yes. Mm.
Yeah.
So what messes up promoters basically because you hear some artists coming into the country after some time unasikia huyo artist anacheza club Dandora
I remember
or that artist is stuck somewhere in Kariobangi
Yes.
and cannot go back home.
Mm.
Well,
Hana pesa. So what goes wrong?
It is when artists fall into the wrong hands. That's why now most of them don't want to take that chance. When they are contacted, the next call I receive is so and so want to bring me to Kenya. Yes. Can you make sure you take care of it to avoid that kind of situation? But music promotion, like any other business, there are those who are serious, and there are also jokers.
Yes.
And there are those also who want quick money. And they don't know how to make that quick money. And there's nothing like quick money. You have to sweat for it.
You have to work for it.
Yeah. Otherwise, you need a very fast car to leave the venue. When the show has no sold, na unadaiwa. Utatoka mbio. Utatoka mbio.
So how do you basically what makes you so successful in that when you do a show basically you break even you?
Yeah.
Because I've never heard you run away from a venue.
Because of good planning, you plan for it well. You get corporate sponsorship, and you plan it well without any hurry. Hapana haraka.
Okay, did you used to be a boxer?
When I was during my college days, I was a vice captain of Makerere boxing team.
I think after the break we are going to come back
Yeah.
there.
Let's discuss that.
We'll discuss about
in
boxing.
Makerere, you were the captain of the boxing team.
Yeah,
Yes.
vice captain.
That's another.
Katenda was the captain.
I think we need a whole day to discuss.
That's another. Adams, I think give us a little bit of break music.
It's another
Yes.
topic.
Then we come back and find out more about his boxing career.
Oh,
Another
shit.
topic. All right. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that you're watching Rewind every Thursday, same place, same time. Let me take you back to John Karani for the next and the final segment on Rewind.
Thank you very much, DJ Adams, taking us back in time. Of course, Rewind, we take you back in time. Interesting people coming to the show to tell us much more about, the years that went by in terms of entertainment, what actually went down. And today, it's DS Njoroge taking us on a crazy journey back into time. This is a man who many things, you know, his cap fits a lot of things. Music, now boxing. He was actually a vice captain of the boxing team at Makerere University. So you are a boxer.
No, you know, when you're in the university, you have a lot of energy. You have to exercise kidogo. And we formed the boxing club there. And I was the vice captain.
Okay, tell us much more about, you know,
Boxing.
the promotion
And
of
that's
boxing
why
in Kenya. Because you are
when
involved
let
in that.
alone,
Huh?
let alone here in Kenya, we found we have a lot. We have a lot of talent. Very good boxers. We call it a hit squad.
The hit squad, yeah.
But they were just adding as amateurs. Then I talked to World Boxing Council. We formed Kenya Professional Boxing, and then I was given a license like Don King.
Wow.
Once I had that license, I started promoting boxing.
The
That's why
professional.
I brought people like Napunyi,
Yes.
Stephen Muchoki. All those ones are big shows in KCC.
Montuaero.
No, he was an amateur.
Oh, Montuaero was an
Yes,
amateur.
I'm talking about professional. Professional boxing. Mikey Rongo, Modest Napunyi Oduri.
And that time boxing was big,
Robert
eh?
Nangila.
Big,
Wangila.
yeah. Those were big titles, Africa title.
Was Robert Wangila?
Yes.
Flywheel boxing title KICC for Africa. Mchoki versus Flywheel Boda. Rastaman Obelia Nazo from Nigeria versus Napunyi KICC.
Wow.
Cuban Businge from Uganda. And Mikey Rongo, David Atan, all these. What?
Okay.
Okay, so whom
we
did...
had to convert now boxing from the amateur now for the boxers to start earning some money.
What made you drop that journey?
It was invaded by others who didn't have boxing in mind, at heart. Most of them actually also wanted to become promoters. They joined it. After getting popular, they go to politics.
Yes.
So most of them ended up being in politics, the promoters. Me peke yangu tu ndio nibaki nikipromote tu, because I was in it for the love of the game.
I think it's relative, gentlemen, because even in the entertainment industry,
Yes.
there are people who just started this business not because of their passion.
No.
It's just because they just
Quick
wanted
money.
quick
Period.
money, and
Like boxing was invaded. Most of the promoters who came after me ended up in parliament, which you can now tell
Yes.
they only joined it
To
for a
get-
particular
stepping
reason.
stone. Yeah.
Now, when you
Yeah.
talk about 10,000 watts, now let's say like the room we are in, 10,000 watts, you know,
10,000
sound.
watts is serious sound. It's not a joke.
And what?
They can play in the stadium, like we do it in the bado iko
Eco.
kwa showground iko. Hata saa hii we still play. I'm sure you will see stadiums with 40,000 people, BBI rallies.
Ah, that's 10,000 watts.
Baba dancing.
Wait, you are the
You
one who
can't
does
stop-
the BBA rally?
You can't stop reggae.
Okay.
Oh.
I play that
Okay.
one.
So that's the 10,000 watts.
Do you, sir?
Yeah, you even played for the president
Yeah, and I played for his wedding.
for his
His wedding?
Yeah, when he got married. Yeah.
Does he call you for a cup of tea in the anniversary?
That
And in the
was an
anniversary?
occasion I came to my office,
Okay.
guest house. Akasema amepata msichana mzuri sana.
Yes.
Ataoa.
Ni mzuri kweli, si
So-
mchezo.
Eh.
Nikamwambia unataka nini? Nataka mziki. Okay, you get it.
I've also met you with having coffee. I've had coffee with you together with people like Akina Norman Nyaga and other big people. And they call you DJ, not DS.
Yeah, because I play music for them in the rallies.
Okay.
Most of the political rallies, 10,000 watts is handy. It's always there.
So tell us about, people want to know the relationship between you and Kilimanjaro International. People keep asking, you know, Kilimanjaro International, the one which was in Washington,
Yeah.
Kilimanjaro International, which came here in Kenya.
Yeah.
So what's the relationship between DS
Kilimanjaro
and Kibunja
International.
of Kilimanjaro
Kilimanjaro
International?
International Company is based in Washington, D.C. And it also had a branch here, of course, through us. And it brought a lot of ideas in this country. And it brought the experience from America to here.
Yes.
And you can see now the mere mention of 10,000 watts, the mere mention of sound system. That collaboration brought big sounds here.
Yes.
Others had to copy from others.
True.
Some people had to start, and that's why we started. And now you can see, since that time, how many learned from it. We now have big sound system here. Homeboys,
Yes.
who name it.
I remember in around 1996, that's not very long time ago, it's just the other day. In 96, you had a branch of Kilimanjaro International, and you opened a club here.
Yeah, we opened a
the
club
City
in
Stadium.
near the city.
And you brought in Tabule. I was in that
No,
concert.
to open it, actually, I flew to Paris and I brought
bring-
Kofi Olomide.
Kofi.
Kofi
Yes.
Olomide is the one who opened.
It's Kofi, not Tabule.
Yes,
Okay.
no.
And
After
you-
that, I brought Lucky Dube also.
And the DJ that day, when
Nelmo.
it was
DJ
DJ Nelmo, the
AC
late,
Nelmo.
the
Yeah.
late.
Yeah.
He passed away last
He
year.
went to South Africa,
South
then
Africa,
later on
yeah.
he passed on.
DJ Ace Nelmo. I think people remember DJ. Adams, do you remember DJ
Yeah.
Ace Nelmo?
AC
Yes,
Nelmo.
I did. Funny enough, I didn't have enough time to interact with him because all of us, we work at night.
Yes.
And then also looking at the logistics where that club is, it was in Eastlands.
In Eastland, yeah.
And, sometimes you look like 3 o'clock in the morning
Yes.
and you're going there. Even the taxi driver will tell you, no, you're
Yeah,
not.
because those days the sound was.
But
the area
it was
crazy.
a beautiful club. It
very
was
good.
just so sad. I felt so sad that DS, why did you put such a nice
Listen,
club?
listen, it is because of my attachment with the
With the-
low-income people.
Yes.
You can see in most of our shows. We go to the showground.
Yes.
We go to the stadium.
Yes.
Eastland,
Yes.
watu wanaishi huko. And we realized if we take it to Mulimani, yes, it would have been big money,
Yes.
maybe bigger success.
But you would
But you would have
reached your
denied
target
many
market. Yes.
that type of entertainment. And that's why today, Eastland, go today.
And I
You will be
think
surprised how many clubs are there.
It's true, by the way.
Thank you very much. So,
Yeah.
you are the one
so
who
we
actually
have to open up
started-
that. Don't ignore this population.
And there were no clubs in Eastlands
you.
then, by the way.
Thank you. Yes.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, thanks very much, Murumbi. And you are saying DS should actually do one big anniversary next year at
Not
the
this year. This year-
ASK show
40th.
for DS International. Yeah, 40th.
40th
Oh,
anniversary.
you saying
And
that?
yeah, Tanya, you
Very
say
good
great
idea.
history of DS. And thanks very much also Martin Karanja, Country Club Mudiga, and you say DS reminds me of a lot of the past days.
Yes, exactly. And also Other Kamunya is watching. Thank you, Gigi Patrick, and again Kanash Wamwele, one of our good supporters, is watching. DJ Kabugi Jazzy, big up brother. You are watching also with Enos Ngugi from Minnesota, US. Mike Graham, Kawaida, supporter number 1. Michael Kenny Mwange, Maura Daniel, Mr. Lenny, our local artist, if you remember him,
Yes,
he's
Lenny.
watching too. Jeff Bogo,
Thank you very
DJ Doc. There are so many DJ Philip Njogu, Gigi Patrick, Fifi Moto the dancer,
yeah.
Kent Giboini, and Justin. Oh, Justin. Hi, Justin. Nimekuona. She's telling us some of these memories could be coming from TZ2. I miss East Africa always. Now, I'll tell you something. Justin is the daughter to the former choreographer of Florida Dancers. Her name was Ruth Batleywood.
Yes.
You remember that lady who was choreographing, the lady behind the shows
Yes.
in Florida, where I used to work.
Yeah.
Justin is her daughter, and she's saying hi to all of you.
Oh, that's good.
And she's very interested in hearing something also from TZ.
Yes.
If anyone has some memories from there. There are so many of them. We will call them one by one as we go on. In the meantime, John, what do you have next?
Wow. With DS, you need about 3 shows.
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days with DS, seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You need about 3 days with DS. Maybe DS will tell us about, your shows outside Nairobi. Maybe when you are going to the showground in Malindi, those areas.
What happens is ASK shows are spread all over the country. There are actually 16 of them. And we
16,
go to all of them the whole year.
Yes.
Besides that, of course, we do, like Malindi, unanikumbusha Malindi. I'm sure mashabiki wa Malindi wengine wanaangalia hapa.
Ni wengi sana.
Every Christmas and New Year we used to go there. I remember one day I had 600 bicycles in the hall. Kila mtu ameendesha na baisikeli kwa mlango, anapita na baisikeli.
Hawezi weka nje.
Itaibiwa. So there were no bikes. And
You know, DS, that's my hometown.
I know.
That's where I was born.
Wanapenda muziki sana.
You could actually remember
No,
that.
they love.
We don't ride a lot of bicycles like the Western.
I salute Malindi people.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, they were big fans of DS Club. Yes,
So DS, please
Yeah.
tell us what is the future of DS Club
Yeah.
International?
sisi bado tunaendelea tu. Kama bado like reggae is just paused.
Yes.
We didn't stop.
Yes.
Kianza,
Reggae stopped, but you?
No, it didn't stop.
Oh, reggae didn't
it's a
stop.
pause.
It paused. Okay, it's a pause
You
now.
know when you pause,
Mm.
it's different from stopping.
Stopping, correct.
The day they will say corona imeisha na bibia inarudi, tuna ni play tu.
Play.
Inaanzia hapo.
Yes.
Mguu ya baba inateremka chini na
Na DS ndio ina provide
Yeah,
sound.
yeah.
Now when you wanna provide sound.
we are there.
Amazing.
So on the showground you still continue?
We continue, yes. And next year, God willing, hope this corona will be over.
Yes.
We shall do our 40th anniversary.
What
And
about
invite now all those people through the history line,
Yes.
and then they come over, we party together.
But in terms of artists umeacha kulete sasa.
No, artists we are consultants
Consultants.
because there are so many promoters. So what
Yes.
we do, we guide them through, we get them proper contact, we make sure the shows succeed.
Na
And,
tukiendelea kumaliza DS,
Yes.
kuna mtu aliniuliza the other day. DS 10,000 watts. Kwani haiongezeki
Yeah.
ikuwe 15 ama 20,000 watts?
Yeah.
Mbona ama haipungui ikakuwa
kila mtu
6,000 watts?
No.
What is
Kupungua, forget it. Hiyo haipunguagi.
haipungui?
Ukiingia ile base ilikuchapa kifua.
Ndio nimeisikia hata.
Umesikia? Hiyo ukiingia utaikuta ndio hiyo. Hapo.
So how plan kufika 20,000 watts?
No, the law doesn't allow that kind of. Unajua siku hizi kuna pia
Nema.
Nema.
you have to be compliant, but it's heavy. When you walk in there, you feel it.
Yes.
Yeah. Because when you have 40,000 people
Yes.
and they are all dancing, you can't stop reggae. They must feel it.
They must feel it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it for today.
I think that's about it for
Yes.
today.
Nashukuru sana.
And
The
DS,
fans who
maybe
are-
in summary you can tell us.
Well, thank you
in
very much.
summary.
The fans who have called from America, the fans who have come from Kenya here,
Yes.
we are glad you are still remembering us. And Mungu akipenda tutaonana tena after this corona. We do the events and back to life.
Yes.
I think
Adams?
we should bring
Yes.
DS again.
We should bring.
sometime,
We are
because
going to bring
people
him
are
back.
saying it's
Now,
not
next
enough.
time, I think we should now do and bring the clips of various shows.
Yes.
Kisumu,
Memories.
Kakamega,
Memories.
Mombasa, we all have them.
Okay.
But,
Adams, anything to add?
Yeah, just
And
before
of course-
I hand it
of course-
back to you to
Yes.
close the show, we'd like to let our fans know we're still on and we're steadfastly coming on. You cannot stop this reggae, I think. We are going through so many hurdles, but we will let everything take its own course, and justifiably at that. Friday night, saying that. Friday night, we're having the Friday vibes with DJ Cariz, that it's going to be on. So watch out for that on Solid Core and exclusively on FOMO TV. Stream on to www.formolive.co.ke. Saturday night, we are holding it down with DJ Paco Perez. But before that, we're going to have Easy Frank, all the way from Sweden, who's going to grace the occasion starting from 5 up to 7. Thereafter, we are bringing an icon that has never been seen ever. This is DJ Hussein Abdallah Chatega, who is going to start us off from 7 p.m. up to about 9:30 before Paco takes it over. And all these shows will be exclusively on Solid Core That's our Facebook group, and www.formolive.co.ke. So watch out for a very vibrant and exciting weekend. And for all the DJs all over the world aligned to us, let's keep it exciting. Thank you very much.
Okay, maybe Caris, you could give thanks to the production team.
Well, thank you, John. Before I do that, I would love to thank the fans who are watching, who are supporting Rewind, taking you back. And from next week, Thursday, if you will be able to, you can call in live. We can be able to have you speak to any of us. Like today, we wanted you to ask questions to DS and everything that you wanted to know about him and everything behind his success. From next week, you can be able to call in live on Rewind Show and have your voice heard by your friends all over the world. And also maybe perhaps have your small video clip of yours asking us questions and us answering you. So if it goes all well, we will have that next week. And I'd love to thank you all fans for supporting us. Don't forget, every Thursday it's 3 p.m. We start with a live DJ, and then we go straight to this discussion by 3:30. And that is how it's going to be from now on. And I will read something small here from Roberto Bakayoko Msanii. And he says, fellow DJ friends, call me DS. Juu ya ma sound system. Respect to you, Bona DS. Thanks, gentlemen, for bringing him around. Yeah,
You see the way
thank you very much,
your reputation
Roberto.
goes
Thank
far.
you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, we thank you back
Umesema nani?
Anaitwa Roberto Bakayoko Msanii.
Wanamuita DS.
Wanamuita DS.
Thank you very much.
sababu ya masound.
Anytime, brother.
So
Okay.
I think that's also another point, Bwana John, we
Yes.
forgot to mention, that he has mentored so many
Definitely.
sound providers today.
Yes.
There are so many, we won't mention names, but they know themselves.
Yes.
There are so many of them, big sounds. And most of them have been inspired
By
DS.
DS.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
last but not least,
Yes.
let's take this opportunity to thank you, the Dent Group and the Formo TV crew, for providing us with space and equipment. And also thank you everyone in the crew, the technical team. Asanteni sana, watu wangu, tunawapenda sana. Thank you fans, I will say that a million times. Fans, you are number one. And then for me, I'll see you all on Friday on my show. And as Adam said, we are going live as scheduled, and nothing is stopping us. There is no stopping reggae. We are going live. I am going live. Adams is going live, and all DJs are going live. Thank you.
All I tell them, join in the conversation, join in this struggle. Let them not switch off your home entertainment after bringing Corona.
Okay, thank you very much, guys, for tuning to Rewind, taking you back in time. We're doing it again next Thursday, 3 to 5:30. Special thanks to Adams, DJ Adams. Special thanks to Caris. My name is John Karwani, and of course, the guest this day was DS Njoroge. Asante sana DS Njoroge for coming to the show. Thank you very much. See you next Thursday. Take care and stay safe.
Hasta la vista.